We just didn't execute very well. Didn't execute very well, they did.
Coach, 11 turnovers very early in the game. That's just got to be a killer no matter when it happens.
Yeah, I mean, they did a good job with their speed and really shocking our pick and roll. And, as a result, we turned the ball over quite a bit.
Cole, could you have picked it up a little earlier offensively yourself, because fourth quarter you turned it on?
Yeah, I mean, I'll take responsibility for that. I mean, I allowed myself to be too much of a decoy tonight. Should have been more aggressive from the start. And using screens and catching and shooting and things like that.
What do you think about LeBron's performance?
Oh, incredible performance. I mean, he does that consistently, though. He's just a phenomenal player.
Was there any point where you're like, I mean, you've seen him a lot and you practice with him, but you're still a little amazed at times at what you see from him?
No, I wouldn't go that far, but he's one of the best that we've ever seen. And, Meta was up for the challenge, and he played him well, but Bryant made some tough shots.
Coach, you talked about how exhausting this is, or how tiring it is with all the struggling and everything. Emotionally, mentally, how hard is it on you? With still looking for answers.
Mentally, is easier than dealing with the physical part of it. So it's the lesser of two evils right now. I mean, it's pretty easy for me to stay positive. I'm pretty mentally tough, and I've been through so much. So the mental aspect is not something that I'm very concerned with. The physical part is taxing.
How you're playing a lot of minutes, you're scoring a lot of points. You're pulling the point roll on defense. How long can you keep that on?
I don't know. But if this is going to be something that that I'm going to have to do for a while, then I'm going to need my teammates' help, to free up offensively, like we did in the fourth quarter, and create some picks for me and create some easy shots. It's going to be tough for me to guard the top guy and then come down the other end and have to go one-on-one every play. So I'm going to need some help.
Do you like that challenge when LeBron jumped on you in the fourth?
Yeah, but like I said, I was, allowed myself to be too much of a decoy. That ain't gonna happen no more.
This would have been a real quality win, something your team was really looking to. Not getting it, how much of a setback?
That's not much of a setback. They play very well. They obviously have a familiarity with playing together. They know where they want to be in their spots, and they execute it down the stretch. Bryant made some tough shots, but what's lost in that is the great picks that they set to free up Wade for an elbow jumper. Great sequence they ran for Ray Allen to get him a layup down the middle. Those are little things that are big plays.
What's been the difference with you guys like the last 3 games?
Defensively we played well. We played very well defensively. That's really been the big thing for us the last few games.
Mike was saying before the game that he'll have you on active players like you've been the last few games as long as you hold out. How you holding up?
I'm doing all right. Like I said earlier, I'll need some help offensively. To save energy and not have to isolate and do things like that. I'm going to need some picks. I'm going to need to catch and shoot like we did in the fourth quarter a little bit, and to make my job a little easier. I think the first 3 quarters, me just standing around the perimeter, the defense is praying for that. So we gotta do some things, free me up and get me in open spaces and knock down some shots. This way I can be more active on the defensive end of the floor.
He's not really been fouling Dwight at the end of games as much because he's been making free throws, right? Tonight it didn't happen, and then at the end of the game it was air ball, right? Do you think he's gotten better at that? Or
Yeah. No, I think he's getting much better at it. He missed 2 tonight, but Ray Allen came down and hit a hell of a shot over him, to make it a 4-point play. I think he's doing much better.
Did that air ball rattle him at all, though? I mean, body language-wise, any of that?
I don't know. I hope not. I'll talk to him about it. When something like that happens, you kind of got to have a sense of humor about it. Big, strong guy, air ball's a free throw. You know what I mean? You got to kind of have a sense of humor and laugh it off a little bit and then step up and make the next one.
Is it just you just got to get over it and it doesn't ever really go away,
Yeah, I mean, you just got to just accept it for what it is and just work and and step up there and do your best.
Kobe, you had 20 turnovers tonight. How much of that was good defense by them or just simple miscues by your team?
Yeah, I mean, some of it's miscues by us in terms of our spacing, but a lot of it was them. They were very aggressive on our pick and rolls and, we're very physical with Steve and, try to beat him up and knock him off his lines. And, they did a good job of that and cut down our spacing. And, we wound up having the ball with, low shot clock opportunities and having to force things.
When you mention things like helping you out to free you up on offense, when Powell set that screen for you late in the fourth, when you got that 3, is Is that an in-game adjustment in response to that?
Yeah, we talked about it going in the fourth quarter. I said, Coach D, man, goddamn, come on, man. Come on, man. I can't be standing around here like this all night long now, and we did a much better job of that. And my teammates know. I mean, we got to pick each other up. I'm going to go out there and do what I got to do defensively and, on the offensive end of the floor. We'll pick each other up.
How much does Dwight's free throw shooting influence what you guys do down the stretch in fourth quarter?
No, not much. Not much. If he's open under the rim on that play in that situation, he'll get the ball and he'll deliver. And, tonight he missed 2 of them. Some of the nights he'll make both or split them.
Some of the things that they're doing defensively, you were talking about, like the way they're trapping pick and rolls, or closing on shooters. How many teams in the league are even capable of playing defensively?
Oklahoma. That's about it. But they're very smart. They know. You guys know Riley. You know what a psychopath he is with numbers and statistics, and he plays percentages very well. I mean, he knows, the high percentage of Steve coming off a pick and roll and picking teams apart. He knows a high percentage of leaving me on the backside. So he said, we're going to stay home and just take our chances with everybody else.